So my next challenge, I want to create a box. Simple, like not a jewelry box, but like a keepsake box. I've got a piece of cherry on the top, a piece of maple on the bottom, and my goal is to make them into a simple rectangular box. I don't think I'm going to do anything fancy with it, but just good, solid, simple joinery and practice my box making technique. So here we go. So we want to make our top about, I think, what do we say, 8 by 6, somewhere in there. Going to do relative dimensioning on this and see how it goes. Sides. We'll do 8 by 10. Why not? 8 by 10, we can always figure it out later. Tell us the details later, but that uses up most of this board. These are obviously pretty close. If we look at our sides here, I'm going to go ahead and trim these up though. I haven't jointed or planed any of this, so this is just from the lumberyard. It's actually been sitting here for about 6 years. Going to go ahead and trim up these two so that they are identical. Actually, they are. So we're good to go. Next thing I want to do is look at my layout and figure out what I want to do with this cherry. So this is all 1x4 S4S boards, stuff that I picked up, like I said, a long time ago. I haven't done anything with it, but I feel like this is a good chance to do just something a little bit interesting. So here we go here. Probably put these up. I like the rectangular look a little bit better, I think. Something like this, I think, give that more of a shape. And then my idea is that I can more or less do I'm going to take 2 of these with a strip of something in the middle. I don't know what that strip is going to be yet, so I'm going to go ahead and cut up 2 oversized pieces so I can trim all this down on the table saw later and go from there. So my thought is, I can find my tape measure. My thought is to take these and cut them approximate. I don't have a router bit that'll trim these up, but I know that we need to be at about, we'll say 11.5 would be more than enough. So we're going to cut the 2 pieces of cherry at 11.5. May do a strip of something else in the middle. I do have some other maple. I have some sapelli. I don't think that will look great with cherry, but maybe something similar to that. So we're going to go back, verify my measurement here. So we're looking at 11.5 for both. Cut 2 strips of that for the top, 2 strips for the bottom. If I have enough, which I just thought about till now, and we'll see where we go from there. So, not quite. So we'll cut, I guess, go ahead and do the plain bottom and we'll do the top or something like that. So we'll start these off and then see what we can do for a couple of 11.5-inch boards. Again, we're going to do relative dimensioning on all of this, so not a huge deal. I just want as close as I can get so I have less to trim off later. And there we have it. So we have our top. Worry about the bottom later. I'd like to trim these down. I don't know how much I can plane off of these and still make them useful. Obviously, I haven't done a whole lot in terms of the setup of this, but that's kind of the first step. It should be noted, I am not a box maker. I'm just beginning my woodworking journey, trying to use the tools that I have to the best of their ability. I have the miter saw, I have a table saw, I have a lovely DeWalt planer, which I recently waxed, so it's working a lot better. And I have a small Grizzly benchtop jointer. So working with these tools, trying to figure out what I can do and go from there. So any ideas, suggestions, things that you have done or not done with these tools and my limited skills, let me know. If not, stay tuned for part 2 when we actually figure out what on earth we're doing with this box and start putting it together. See you soon.